Wala eh. Dito na eh. Ito na yun. The final forecast. One last weekend. Iilang best of 5, isang best of 7, tapos nakasalalay pa yung correct answers on the previous. Pero, it should be simple, right? It should be straightforward. Anyways, what's up? At your service, my name is Leo. It's the forecast, the final episode for season 12. And before we begin, I'd like to read some comments again as promised. Saying what's up to Lam Ang Ren. It's an interesting vid. I didn't watch many MPL PH matches this season, so this sort of recap for me, perfect. That's what my content is for. That's the audience I serve. Yung mga taong, alam mo yun, manonood lang, and then they'll tune out, and then, you know, varying levels of investment. Kasi esports is for everyone. MPL PH is for everyone. Kaya gusto ko pag nanood kayo, siksik sa info, and the insights and the information that you get makes you feel like, oh, kahit may namiss ako, pasok na pasok pa rin. So, I appreciate you, Lamang Ren. Then what's up to Super Pro Gamer 6945 as well. Nice. OMG is unpredictable. It shows in Leo's predictions. Again, everyone is unpredictable. That's what happened here in Season 12. Kaya fun ng forecast. User, Mater, I can't read that. OMG versus RSG, maganda sa first round. When I shot that last episode, I didn't know it was going to be OMG RSG. I don't think so. So, now that we actually have that, boom, we had a moneymaker already, round 1, right? Masak pisa... I'm not so sure if that's a bad word, but I read it out loud anyways. Sayang minana momentum na sana kung nakapasok sa playoff, malamang maganda laban na bibigay noon. That's right, they just figured out their 4-1 lineup, the one that had Doming plus the 4 younger players. Pero wala eh, too little too late, and Onyx clutched it at the very last moment. It is what it is. Last but not least, Kenji655, MPL playoff prediction. Ito na nga. Let's get it. Perfect transition. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Y'all know the drill. We'll put it up over here. First match, Blacklist International versus Onyx. Laglagan, man. Ito na, the first round, the play-ins. Yeah, I think Black's gonna stick to Rosie. And for Onyx, though, still a crapshoot. Hindi ko talaga alam. I got a little bit of insight about what's actually happened with Onyx. Leading up to their almost missing out on the playoffs. A lot of internal stuff, a lot of back-end stuff. Pero okay naman sila. Like, right now, they're good. They're fine. It's just that the past couple of weeks have been rocky. It's been very difficult. Kaya ganun yung nangyari sa record ng Onyx. But yeah, they're here now, and this is all that matters. I don't think they were in the running for upper bracket anyways, especially since week 4, week 5. Mahirap yon. So, this is eventually where they were gonna be anyways. Siguro control na lang for the bracketing for play-ins. Pero ito na yun. Onyx versus Black versus Onyx. I think, man, this is the most consistent lineup. I think only RSG and Omega Echo and AP Bren. Yan. Half of the rosters, half of the lineups ang hindi gumagalaw. Black's included there. They're going up against their polar opposite, Onyx, who just shuffles with everything. Lahat ng player ng Onyx naglaro. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Boss A, you know the situation with Boss A. Basta, lahat ng pwede maglaro sa Onyx naglaro. So, with that said, I still don't know who's gonna play for Onyx. Pero feeling ko, knowing what I know and seeing what Rosie Prime can do, I'd like to think Rosie Prime was what we saw, close to what we saw. I'm gonna call this. I think it's Onyx. That's it. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I think it's Onyx. Let's leave it at that. Last season, ito rin yung predict ko, and nabaliktad lahat, so I cursed everyone. But this time, I'm feeling good about this. So I think it's Onyx. All right, round 1. Next up in the play-ins, round 1 pa rin to. This is a best of 5, laglagan portion. RSGPH versus Omega. This is the cleanest Omega we've seen all season, right? Si Matt, tapos medyo nahanap na ng lahat yung groove nila. Never naman talaga mawawala yun si Etomax, si Kelra, at si Chaknu. So that means I'm, you know, singling out Ryota. Pero si Ryota talaga may X-Factor eh. I really do believe he has an Omega gene. So that's going up against RSG, who, you know, it's clear when RSG is wrong. It's clear when RSG is underperforming. And I hate that you know that, but also I love it is because kahit na unpredictable ang Season 12, alam mo na pag yung RSG na point out nila yung kailangan nilang ayusin, they're almost unstoppable. So with that being said, ang ganda ng laban na to. RSG OMG, this is the rivalry of 2022. And these are two former Kings of C. Pero in the end, I think it's RSG. Kung gulatin naman tayo ng barangay, let's do it. Let's do it. Pero I'll say RSG. Alright? They're gonna be moving on up to the next round. That means my round 2, which is the playoffs proper, meaning lahat dito may 2 lives na, starts with Echo Onic. Yeah, no, I think nagising na rin ng Echo despite Onic, in my version of this playoffs, having a great run already, starting by eliminating Blacklist. I think Echo is still a different beast entirely. They're gonna win this. Best of 5, Echo moves on. Laglag ang Onic sa lower bracket. Next up, AP Bren versus RSG. Ito yung rivalry of Season 12 na ewan ko lang bakit hindi kaya ng AP Bren yung RSG. RSG seems to have their number. But honestly, this is a coin flip for me. Kasi now looking at the brackets, I can see kind of through the rest of the matches because of what happened here. Kung ano man yung call ko dito, AP Bren RSG, in my version of the playoffs, in my forecast, yun na yun. So I think in the playoffs, dito makabawi ang AP Bren. They're moving on up. So upper bracket finals sila, Echo and AP Bren. That means in the lower bracket, it's Onic versus RSG. Alright. As much as I love Onic, feeling ko dito mawawalan ng gas ang Onic. The loss against Echo should shake him up into better form. Pero iba pa rin yung RSG. Kahit nalaglag sila na AP Bren here, in my reality, I think Onyx just gonna fold here. So RSGPH, alright? RSGPH, they're gonna laglag Onyx in the lower bracket. Pow! So akit na yon. Now let's look at Echo AP Bren. Yan ang nakinita kong match 5 here. So we're already in round 3. Yun na yun, round 3 na to. Echo AP Bren, I think Echo's gonna book their ticket first. I think Echo is gonna book their ticket to M5 first. And ayun na, sitting pretty na sila. They'll be waiting in the upper bracket slot of the grand finals. Then they'll be our first M5 representative. Okay, yun. Let's leave it at that. Let's move on. That means AP Bren drops to the lower bracket, facing off against RSG. And this is gonna be hype. Itong laban na to, pangalawang beses na ng Echo, ng RSG and AP Bren facing off in this playoffs bracket. And I foresee them being Echo RSG from Season 11. Best of 5 both times. Let's go. Kyle TZ, Irad, Few, Aqua, Light, Ogwe. You know what it is. You know how it goes, right? Marco, Eman. I have to name everybody now. Sorry. This is what we ended up with. Nats, Flap. Diba? Kung may magic mang lumabas, Pando, right? I'm a big fan of Pando too. So, with that said, ito na. We're gonna lock in our M5 reps, and I think this is the most difficult one for me. Is it Echo RSG? Is it Echo AP Bren? I'd like to think this is my season 11 prediction na akala kong pupunta ng MSC. Pero sige, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to change things as it is. And AP Bren always comes so close to greatness. And this is it. It has to be this. It has to be now. AP Bren wins. Pero sobrang close to the wire to. It's gotta be a best of 5 all the way, right? Can't be any less. So, that means our M5 reps in my version of the playoffs is AP Bren and Echo. AP Bren to the lower bracket, then we go into a best of 7. Boom. That's it. Just imagine the beauty of that. Kita na sa EVM, alright? Echo versus AP Bren. Ang hirap. Ang lalim din kasi ng Echo Sa totoo lang ang lalim ng kayang gawin ng Echo They got 2 weeks off, man. I mean, a week off technically. AP Bren too. And they're both coming from rocky states. Sige. Ang ating Season 12 champion for the second time in a row is gonna be Echo. That's it. Get out of here. We're done. Echo, back to back. Makabawi sila, and then we're gonna go to M5. That's it. I'm sorry. Yun na yun. I don't know, man. Baka malito Baka wala nga yung champion sa mga predict ko All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Hope to see you guys at EVM this weekend. It's gonna be 5 days full of amazing MLBB action. Kita kits. If you see me, don't hesitate to say hi. Special thanks to Smart Gig Arena, your training ground to greatness. Aces ROG for those who dare, and as well to the fam, G and Ray Ash. Follow Ray Ash on social media. He's my editor. He's my memer. He's my... all of this wouldn't be possible without my squad, all right? So maraming salamat. You know what it is, at LeoCastPH. I'll be launching my website soon. So if you saw my reel, that's part of the whole rollout. Kita-kits dun sa mga nanalo ng tickets via Giga Arena Gamer Fest. You know what it is, kita-kits. And that's it. I don't know if I regret this immediately. I think I do. I think I regret my forecast. Hindi. Sige, I'm gonna stick to it, man. I'm gonna see you there. Peace.